Hi everyone, welcome again to our new session of the Jira. In this session, I will explain you about what is burndown chart, how to view it, and in the detailed explanation how to analyze is it effective or not for particular sprint. So, if you are new to the channel, consider subscribing and pressing bell icon for more updates. Let's understand today's agenda and then we will move to the further with practical content. So first of all, we'll discuss yes what is burndown chart and how to view it and the complete analysis report. So while reading burndown chart, it's always required to analyze each and every component in detail. So post that I will show you practically how to view it. So first of all, what is burndown chart? So burndown chart shows the amount of work that has been completed in an epic or sprint and the total work remaining. So burndown chart are used to predict our team's likelihood of completing their work in time available or not. They are also great for keeping team aware of any scope. The team aware of any scope creep that occurs might be they will get something else in between that, so they have to plan accordingly. So burn down charts are useful when they are provide insight into how the team works. For example, if we notice that a team consistently finishes work early, this might be a sign that they aren't committing to enough work during sprint planning. If they consistently misses their forecast, this might be a sign that they have committed to too much work. If the burn down chart shows a sharp drop during the sprint, this might be a sign that work has not been estimated accurately or broken down properly. So whenever we are analyzing on that, there are three mechanisms or steps which we need to take care of that. It means set our team's estimation statistically, then estimate our issue, that is the second point, and third, track team progress with burn down chart. So this is done in two ways, one with the sprint burn down chart and second with epic burn down chart. So this report shows the amount of work to be done in a sprint. It can be used to track the total work remaining in the sprint and to project the likelihood of achieving the sprint goal. By tracking the remaining work throughout the sprint, a team can manage its progress and response to trends accordingly. For example, if the burn down chart shows that the team may not reach the sprint goal, then they can take the necessary actions to stay on track. Epic burn down chart will help us to show the graph of progressing against the work for an epic. It's optimized for Scrum teams who work in sprint and makes tracking easier. Here we have some of the ways that we can utilize the epic burn down chart, like see how quickly our team is walking through the epic, see how work added or removed during a sprint has affected our team's overall progress. It will also predict how many sprints it will take to complete the work of an epic based on past sprints and changes during the sprints. So if we go to the project selection menu where we have to select our project, and inside the backlog or active sprint you're able to see the reports. So reports are directly available here for particular project where you can select the burn down chart from here, and once you click on the burn down chart, that report will be available for us. So whenever we want to view it, as of now we don't have too much content, but based on whatever content available with this project, I will show you. So in the horizontal or x-axis you can see the time and y-axis is the story points. So whatever story points we have estimated, that estimated point is available here, and the time duration took for each story will be calculated here. You can see here each and particular sprint means every day You can change the view from here. Like if you want to see apart from the story point original time estimation, or you can also change it to issue count, how many issues are there. So by this way you can plot the graph accordingly. Apart of that, you can also change the sample sprint or the other sprint. So by default it's selected here as a sprint or the current sprint, but you can change it. So if we are looking for the complete graph, so red lines or this line indicates the remaining value which we have to work. Blank or white spaces is non-working days, and guidelines is the gray one. So whenever you can see the gray lines, there is the guidelines which is estimated, and these are the pending tasks to be completed for particular sprints. If there is any defects are reported in between that sprint, you can view it from here. Or if you want to have a look on complete issue of or track the complete issue of any specific sprint, you just have to double click on that, and that sprint or the user story will be available in front of you. So this is how it works. So whenever we are talking about the burn down chart, it selects when the epic view data for the epic menu. When work added, the dark blue segment shows the amount of work added to the epic in each sprint. In the example, work is measured in the story points. Work remaining, it means the light blue segment shows the amount of work remaining in the epic. Work completed, it means the green segment represents how much work is completed for the epic in each sprint, and projected completion means the report projects how many sprint it will take to complete the epic based on the team's velocity. If you want to have a look, you can also read how to track the total work remaining of the project from here. There is a complete descriptions available here. From these options you can hide menus or create board according to your requirement. From if you want to delete particular sprint, you can directly delete it from here. So that's how it looks. So if you have issue count, you want to count it, you can count it from here. So whatever pending works are remaining is basically 2. It's listed total value here. So this is how burn down chart will looks like that, which gives complete insight about the project, where we are and what actions is required for the further sprints. So this is how burn down chart will looks like that. It's totally dependent on your work, how many work or how many data it's available inside your login credential. You can see the variations in graph. So that's all about the burn down chart in Jira. Hope you liked it. If you really enjoyed the session, consider subscribing and pressing bell icon for more updates. Thank you for watching.